protect at all costs.
I'm not doing anything. Go away.
Albion's authority keeps civilians safe. Those who do not obey Albion orders are subject to arrest. Protest rallies are not permitted.
What? Who do you think you are? Piss off! Huh?
DedSec, I got a call about a possible kidnapping. I'll send you the caller's info. Sounded like it was connected to something big. We have a real chance to seek justice here.
All right. Leave it with us.
DedSec calling. Are you up for some freedom fighting?
Anything for the resistance.
All fucking thing.
Never mess with me.
You know what the real thing is how they feel.
I'm on your side here.
Down. Sometimes you have to just treat yourself, you know?
Buccaneer, this is the Bug. Hello, Resistors, it's Bug time. Are you all sitting comfortably? No? Good. That's as it should be. This is the Bug. I'm Andy, and joining me to analyse the latest blowflies to emerge from the football ones free Britain, it's Alice.
Hello, Andy.
And today, we're going to talk to you about Albion. Your friends of mine, Alice. The government has extended Albion's contract, and have also posted that violent crime has plummeted to a record low. Now, extending Albion's contract, for me, I've got having a pet dog, but it's actually every single day, I'm thinking to myself, wouldn't it be nice if Nigel had pups?
That contract has been extended so many times, it's like the neck of a politician that criticised the government.
I'm not sure entirely how those contract extension negotiations went, probably like a footballer. In the old days, I've seen Albion's agent was leaking stories to the press about how our favourite private military has been capped up by Barcelona. The government panicked and very too low. But still, violent crime, a record low, although I imagine that probably depends exactly
How you count it. If you include violent crime committed by the state, either themselves or by Albion, their chosen violent crime contractors, who provide such a very valuable bargain.
beating people up. Well, it's probably not quite as low as the figures suggest.
I don't know. I think they're probably right. Who has the opportunity to commit violent crime these days anyway? The moment you pick up a police knife, you get tasered by a robot policeman and deported to looking Bulgarian. It's a much more peaceful society. It's just much less of a society.
I want to know the details of that. Are they paid third, looking in, ducked up, is it in a set rate for each entity this is steak nuggets? What is that rate? What is it?
It certainly looks like they're trying to hit a quota sometimes.
Well, what is the set rate? Is it 99.95 crypto stardom? It's very reasonable. I imagine it's so hard to run anyway. Because it's just so nice to get paid for doing your hobby anyway, isn't it? It doesn't feel like work.
I mean, who needs violent crime anymore anyway? You know, you can just start the death without even starting a damn war.
We do have to ask exactly what the Prime Minister made of all this. Let's ask him. Hello, you're from number 10 Downing Street. Hello, is the Prime Minister there? Let me go check. Oh, you've left an old lady popped out for the decade. Oh, never mind. Is there anyone else I can talk to? Of course, there's a Shady Cabana, vested interested in controlling what's coming up in power. Great, I'll have a chat with them then.
Oh, and you remember you could get away with prank calls without people coming around to your house for $300. You're listening to the bar.
Did you think so? Ever come back?
I don't think we've ever had a Prime Minister.
What have we done? How do you
Politics. We're supposed to have the mother of parliament. Well, this is one mother that is emphatically abandoned her kids in the woods to be brought up by wolves. And let me tell you, that never works out like it does in the stories. Wolves are bad parents, unless you're a wolf, in which case they can do a job bringing you up as a wolf. Do not give your children to wolves. Do we actually own anything as a country now? Is there anything we haven't flogged off for profit? Oh, I think we've basically just become a homeopathic Britain.
Diluted and diluted until they burn the approach of the original bricklayer, but some quackers actually work better that way.
Protest rallies are not permitted.
Trading house with an army of 200. Soldiers, which is a lot for a company. The Bug PLC has Alice with a laser pistol, but crucially, compared with Albion, the East India Company didn't operate its 250,000 army in London. It did it a long way away, out of sight, out of mind. Anyone to nominate for the Bug Off, Alice?
I think today's bug off for me goes to my streaming service. I'm sick of being recommended things based on things I already like. The other day it recommended me to watch a reality TV competitive dating show set in a nude commune. Annie, I watched it and I liked it. And I do not want to be the kind of person who enjoys nude competitive reality television dating shows. I did not want to know that about myself. I have to go sit in the corner and cry.
That's it from the Bug, don't forget.
I'm picking up chatter they've deactivated the deadlock on that artifact. One more shot at redemption, perhaps?
Do not tell anyone not to come to it. It's definitely not happening. Usual time and place. Bye-bye.
Looks like a baby
London calling. You're here with me.
They've shut the case. Perhaps stealth is your strong suit.
Right now!
Technology stuff is just child.
The deadlock has been disabled. That artifact you were after is up for grabs once again.
You seem smart. Like someone who understands what's really going on here.
Does that mean you're dead sick? Perfect. How would you like to destroy my life's work for me?
Wait, what?
I used to do pharmaceutical research. Then my supervisor stole my work out from under me and sold it off to Albion. I got sacked, they got rich. And now my work's being used for military testing. No, it's a bridge too bloody far. I want it all destroyed, permanently. Can you help?
All right. Leave it with us.
Thanks. You do this, and I'll make it worth your while. That sounded bad, but you know what I mean.
Bagley, how about some help?
Well, I've got nothing coming up with my Noodle Evil lab, but fortunately we've been given the name of a high-level Albion employee who should have that information in their personal files. Here's their info.
Having this access to this data makes huge tech companies like Bloom so much more powerful than they would be otherwise, and not just in the obvious ways. Of course, there's a lot of worry and fear over what they can do with the data. They can track anyone, find anyone, see what every individual is doing at any point in time. But I think there's even deeper reasons why this data empowers these huge companies to control our society and make us do things. So lots of predictive technologies which are implemented by these tech giants. It's not only interested in knowing what we're going to do, but influencing the patterns of our movement. So technologies might suggest routes to use in the city, places to go, restaurants to go to, cafes to go to, music to listen to. And these suggestions are not just predicting what we might like to do, they're actually influencing the way citizens move, think, eat, meet, and use their city as a space. So London has become a place where a small group of surveillance capitalist companies like Bloom can control the movements of individuals and orchestrate the way they move around their city and the way they essentially live, the things they do, the things they enjoy and the life they lead. So we're really kind of outsourcing our decision-making, I would say, to a huge corporate capitalist company, and that's something very, very scary about that indeed. All these technologies can be used to not only influence us to act as the perfect consumer, but also to prevent us from doing radical and revolutionary things. So technologies in foreign nations have been used for things like heat map features which show where populations are gathering. In-game rewards can be offered to people to take different routes, things like that. Traffic data can be manipulated to prevent people gathering and protesting, as has happened in some of the authoritarian regimes across the world recently. So what we're looking at is not only a set of technologies which make people behave as ideal consumers, but ones which actually can be put to use to prevent radical and disruptive behaviour in the cities, which limits the power of revolutionary force.
So, if you thought you had a bug, and we're not going to be living our lives without a fight. I'm Tacky, and you've been listening to Buccaneer, keeping the resistance informed. Keep listening, keep fighting, and remember, nobody owns you but you.
The Albion employee we're looking for should be around here.
Listen. You just...
Space in London is restricted. Citizens of London are prohibited from using personal crowds within the city.
Spread out! Find the suspect! Drone, perform a search!
Nobody
Nobody's here. Searching elsewhere.
There's the Albion employee. I can scrape her optic data for intel.
Sending you the data now.
I found where our friend's research is being stored.
Thank you, Bagley. I'm on my way.
To The Upload. In this episode, we're talking about CTOS 3.0, the city operating system that's now powering all of London. For those of you who need reminding, as if anyone does at this point, CTOS was first used in Chicago in 2014 and then San Francisco in 2017 before coming here to London. And every time it's been rolled out, it's been pretty much an unmitigated disaster.
For those of you who are listening that are lucky enough not to be here in London's chaotic scenes, it's worth remembering that the telecoms tower is now owned by Bloom. The tower looms over northwest London. It's always been a communications hub, acting as part of the UK's television and communications network. Although there's been some secrecy around its use, and now that Bloom owns it, it's only even more secret.
Yeah, now everything that's part of Bloom's city surveillance operation is run through the telecoms tower. And I have to say, it looks completely ridiculous. It's got that silly crown thing.
I'm here.
Right, our friend's research should be somewhere in this facility.
I don't see that there's any purpose to that at all.
It's a blight on the skyline, if you ask me, and it's become the main point of control for millions of people. The system network and Bagley are both operated and streamed from there too.
No, CTOS is the big
Watching
control
for
system
suspect.
behind the car.
The server with our friend's research on it.
Control,
that's the end of that harassment campaign. I'll inform our prospect. We're being contacted by our potential recruit. Patching them through now.
Oh, you guys big time.
Now, I'm not saying you owe us, but if you join dead sick, we'll call it you.
You kidding? Oh, yeah.
Any other patrols have eyes on the suspect, over? Control, add suspect to the most wanted list, over.
The drug our friend was working on increases awareness and hostility by 72%, so basically social media in a pill. Albion was going to give it to their people, but I've just wiped their research data.
Nice one, Bugs.
Seems Albion has a surveillance network in Lambeth that makes 1980s East Germany look like present-day East Germany. I'm sure the people of Lambeth will be interested to know just how closely they are being watched.
That thing? It's done.
Well done. I'm in your debt.
Now, I'm not saying you owe us, but if you join dead sick, we'll call it you.
Consider me in.
I'm happy another person has woken up and wants to do the right thing.
I must say, I'm rather looking forward to the experience. Let's go hunt some baddies.
Fantastic.
Okay, no one told me there'd be murder drones.
You on something? Is that it?
That thing's gonna hurt someone.
DedSec calling. Are you up for some freedom fighting?
I'm at your service.
On the right-hand side, when you walk in.
Why does this always bloody happen?
Hey, yo, relax. Chill.
What's going on? And I seem bad now. I'll be all right.
More than 4,000 new jobs, thanks to this new tech investment.
I mean, that's a very exciting thing if you're someone who wants to work in the tech sector, but I can only assume that this tech investment has created 4,000 jobs that will immediately be taken by robots.
Even if they're not, there'll be jobs that no one in their right sane mind would actually want to do, but that's the price of progress, I guess. And we have to embrace the way technology is taking over everything, because maybe this is a ray of hope for us in this dark universe. That technology will in fact render us all obsolete, and we won't need humans at all. Because look at the bad things that are happening now. What is the common denominator behind all of them?
I don't know, Andy, tell me.
All the bad things that are happening now, all the bad things that have ever happened, all involved human beings. They always involve whenever anything goes wrong from the very dawn of time. And think of this, an automated Nigel Cass, surely a step up on the human level. You could even program it to have a tiny, tiny sliver of conscience. And if you have an automated Prime Minister, you could program it to be occasionally in the goddamn country.
Searching for whoever's compromised the vehicle.
Again, I insist that there's never been a Prime Minister, Andy. I've never seen him, I've never heard of him. The only times I ever hear what the Prime Minister does is when nothing happens.
I mean, it has reached the point where, and I've thought this for a long time, it would be better off if the Prime Minister was a watermelon. No, it would be, I think we'd all be happy with that. We knew know where we stood.
You hear him being praised for his diplomatic skills all the time, but the best mark of diplomacy is when nothing happens. So good diplomacy is indistinguishable from him doing absolutely nothing.
You are listening to The Bug. 4,000 new dream jobs for everyone. All I can say, Alice, is that I'm very glad that my children studied drama at school, because that has set them up for life in modern Britain. That's the one core skill they need, the ability to pretend that they are living happy and fulfilled lives, that they have jobs that are worth doing, and that they're making the planet a better place, and that they control their own destinies, and that they have even a power with a prime knife, and that they can smile without crying. That's what drama teaches them to do. Crucial skills in this day and age. Of course, it's not just the jobs that have been technologicalised beyond all recognition, it is also all reality. Thanks once again to Optic. According to Bloom, the Optic system is now the most secure it's ever been, and, well, of